Good morning, and thank you for stepping into the File Playland. As always, I'm your File Player. Making this video from the beautiful Pacific Grove, California. I'm on vacation, and one of the good things about that is I've been able to watch a lot of the NFL Combine that's happening as we speak. They're actually doing the defensive back portion of it on this Sunday um, afternoon or morning, California time. Um, but I wanted to talk about something else entirely. It has somewhat to do with the draft, but as far as what the Jets should do moving forward, now that there is a rumor out there that Jan Conklin, formerly of the Tennessee Titans, is signing with the Jets. Um, if I had to unpack the Jack Conklin portion of this, my assumption would be that he would be getting more than 17 million per year. Um, I think Lane Johnson got 18 million last year, so he may get even more than that. Do I think he's worth it? I'm not. I wasn't nuts about Jack Conklin, but I think that's an excellent signing for the Jets. Um, but even if he gets that much money, more of 18 million per se, I still think it's a good deal for the Jets. At the very worst, you're gonna have a serviceable right tackle. At the best, you may get one of the best right tackles in the league, as Jack Conklin is. Um, Having said that, though, the Jets do have what's near $60 million in free agency money. Signing Jack Conklin on its own is gonna chew away at a third of that, but I still think it's a good deal. Um, Maybe they signed Robbie Anderson for less money than what I had anticipated, which is like 13 million a year. Supposedly the market's coming down on Robbie Anderson and the rest of the free agent wide receiver class. So that's, good for the Jets if they want to keep Robbie Anderson. And I'm getting the inclination that the Jets maybe don't want to stick with Robbie Anderson, which I don't think makes a lot of sense. But if I had to pick between Robbie Anderson and Conklin, I'd pick Conklin. But one thing that this signing or supposed signing, because I don't want to put my horses um, in the barn of yet, because last year we had Anthony Barr signed up for the Jets, and he ended up last minute re-signing with the Vikings. I don't think that Jack Conklin is going to re-sign with the Titans because they're going to try to hone in on re-signing Henry and Tannehill for God knows what reason. But since it's not done and free agency hasn't officially started yet, I wouldn't put all my eggs in the basket yet. But if they do re-sign Conklin, if they do sign Conklin, that leaves the Jets in a real good position of taking a best player available with in this draft with the number 11 pick. Um, I sort of wish that the Jets would have done that naturally, but now filling in one of the biggest holes on the team, which is tackle, left tackle or right tackle, and put the whole offensive line there for that matter. But with signing one guy in free agency who's young, Jack Conklin, 25 years old, if you he could be the captain for a future lineman to come onto this team. It gives you the enviable position of being able to address whatever you want. With the best player available at number 11, where that is really good for the Jets, though. I thought that no matter what, they should sign or draft one of the linemen. But if they don't want, if teams move up ahead of him, which I'm anticipating that they do, based on the combine and how well the lineman performed. When Andrew Thomas is the one that looks the worst out of the four combine studs um, in this out of the linemen in this draft. Wirfs performed really well. Jedrick Willis performed really well in the combine yesterday. Mekhi Becton performed really well. People got to see like what he how humongous he is compared to other NFL players. And I think teams are gonna want to move up for those four guys, um, where at the very least, maybe one of the guys drops down to 11 for the Jets. Um, but if that's not the case, I mean, like, you still have the ability to pick up a premier wide receiver in Judy or CeeDee Lamb. You still have an outside chance at picking Isaiah Simmons, which at this point maybe, even though I thought Judy would be my preferred pick if that plays out, where it's between CeeDee Lamb, Jerry Judy, or Isaiah Simmons. That my choice before in a video that I made was Jerry Judy. Maybe that changes. I mean, if Isaiah Simmons is there, shoot, look at how well he performed in the combine yesterday. I mean, Isaiah Simmons is an animal, and he runs a lot faster than people anticipated too. I mean, do you add to what's already a really good defense or pretty good defense and add an Isaiah Simmons? I mean, you can't get a pass rusher this early, even though I saw a nice pass rusher that I did like playing out of Charlotte University. I looked at some of his video this morning, and he looks promising. But do you add a Isaiah Simmons, what could be the captain of your defense for years to come, into what's already a really what could be a really good defense? It's already ranked number 10 with all young players, no cornerbacks on the roster. But I think the Conklin signing or potential signing solves a lot of these questions for the Jets. And no matter what, even though we're picking at 11, which is not really a good spot. I usually hate picking after the top 10. I mean, because like the talent level goes way down. I don't think that's the case with this draft. I think a lot of the guys that are going to be available at number 1, you're going to find similar talent to that. Maybe even going into the teens. I mean, like to 15 and 16. Some of these players are going to drop, but I don't think that the linemen are going to drop. I think people normally move up for linemen, and you're going to see or reach for a lineman. And I think that taking a lineman early in the top 10 of those four guys that I named earlier is not a bad look. I mean, I think a lot of teams will sleep comfortably doing that. So that's just going to drop that talent pool down to the Jets. I mean, like the Jets are going to be able to bag a really, really good player in this draft coming up in just a few months. So stay tuned. I mean, I hope a lot of this stuff materializes and the Jets don't screw the gooch. I mean, do I want another lineman on this team? Oh, yeah. I think if any of those... Well, actually, another question I didn't bring up. If those four linemen don't get picked at the top of the draft, and the pick is between Simmons, the two receivers, and Jerry Judy or CeeDee Lamb, or one of those four linemen, based on what I seen the other day, I mean, I think I'd take either one of the linemen and put him at tackle, especially Andrew Thomas. I mean, a lot of people are falling out of love with him. I don't know why. But if Thomas is there, or Wirfs, who just moved up significantly to me in the draft, and I don't know why I was shading him. I think I was shading him because on tape he didn't look as good as the other guys. But man, you could tell he's gonna be a real talent. Wirfs and Thomas could be day one left tackles, man. That's really hard to find. But if the pick is between the lineman or Isaiah Simmons or the two receivers, man, that's really tough. And I think I shade myself and go towards picking a lineman with that 11th pick for the Jets. But it's all good, choices for me. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna try to enjoy the rest of my vacation. My son's a little sick. But the house that I'm staying actually looks like a storefront, but it's not. I'll show you guys. Yeah, it's my little rental. But you can see the water of the Pacific Ocean right outside the house. But yeah, my vacation's due to end soon, so it's kind of sad. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. With that, I'm out. Thanks for joining the Foul Play in the Foul Playland, and peace.